guest is bringing us the latest in his line of paperless notepads. You hear us talk about them on the air for a long time over the years, the Boogie Boards. He is the CEO of Improv Electronics, Dr. Albert Green. Albert, welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
Good to see you again, Dave.
Good to see you as
fine.
well. We meet up here at CES and other events occasionally and find out what cool new things you're providing and presenting. What have you got this year that's got us excited?
Well, Dave, it's been a really fun year for us. You know, lots of great placements all over, a lot of retail stuff going on. I've got two really new hot products that we've introduced actually in Q4 this year. The first is we call the Boogie Board Jot 4.5. I'll just show it to you real quick here, Dave.
Okay, the Jot 4.5.
So it's just like the Boogie Board that you've grown to love. It's basically the very simple writing surface. People use it for lists, for notes and stuff. But the key thing is that, you know, people used to say to us, "I love it, but you know, I want to be able to put it in my pocket." And
so this is a much smaller device.
Yeah,
and Chris is going to now
in my
move the
pocket
camera
here.
Ah, so it just fits right there nicely in your jacket pocket.
Yeah, and I always make my list of, you know, milk and bread and eggs and I just stick it right in my pocket
And of course, being the fact that it's an LCD eWriter,
that's right,
makes life very easy. And then when you want to erase it, you push the button.
You push the button. So
can I erase your list?
You
to
can
show people
erase
on camera
my list.
what's happening? So I'm going to push this button. Boom! There goes his list because he already got everything.
Right. So instead of using a scrap of paper like you might use in the old days, we say use a Boogie Board instead. So this is one product. We're really excited about it. Just attractive all around, the size, the price point, and so on. So,
and of course, you can even use your fingernail, as I'm doing, or the stylus that it comes with.
You can use your finger, you can use your stylus, you can use whatever.
And it's a style and stylus, too. I notice how you're making these things really cool. By the way, this is so light. I mean, it's almost like a couple of sheets of paper.
It's like a piece of paper.
Exactly. Yeah. But you can say goodbye to paper with the Boogie Board and just
right.
make your
That's
notes.
Right. That's
and
right.
This is cool because it is small enough, and then it goes right in your pocket or purse, and it's not going to erase accidentally. And then when you get to the store, you got your notes.
That's right. And then when you get done shopping, instead of throwing away the piece of paper, you know, you just sort of erase it and then reuse it. So this is one of our products. I'm really excited about this. Rolling this out actually in Q4 2013 this past year.
Yeah.
Really exciting sales and got a lot of great positive reviews on that.
So now what does this new little one sell for?
In the U.S., you know, it's a bit of an open price point, but typically you'll see it around $20 U.S.
Okay.
In the U.S. and online.
And a bazillion uses, so it's not like
tons of uses.
Yeah, it's not like a piece of paper. Use it once in your history.
Exactly, exactly. So that's one of our products. The second product I've been talking about for a little while, and we're really excited about it. This is called the Boogie Board Sync. Okay, and the Sync product is a little bit different. So basically, I'll let you hold that up and show it. So basically, a lot of people say, you know, love your product, it's a great piece of paper, but what happens if I want to save the stuff?
Yeah.
And so the Sync product does that, but it does it all wirelessly. So basically, the way it's set up is that it's got the same writing experience and all that sort of stuff. Now, you use a special pen for this, but what I can do is I can basically, in this case, it has it's actually tied to my my cell phone. It's paired to my cell phone. So I'm just going to set this here for you for a second.
Okay, then let me show it up. Show the camera.
That's just my phone. So, but I'm not much of an artist. But
okay, now your phone is saying. Let me describe this. It says start drawing on your Boogie Board, and here he's drawing on his Boogie Board, and it's showing up on the phone. It's hard to see. Maybe there we go. I'll angle the phone a little bit. So we're instantly watching what he's drawing shows up on his phone.
So here I am, and I'm just going to sort of sketch away, and here it is. So what it is it's the same great writing experience, but now it's a little bit more sophisticated. So now what I'm doing is I'm actually capturing this information digitally. I'm sending it to my device. Now what I can also do is I can save it, and what it's going to do is it saves the information internally. And then what it's going to do is it's going to transfer that information all wirelessly over to the product, and in a second it'll you can see it right now, but in a second it's actually going to be stored in my phone.
Oh, I see. It says downloading file 1 of 1.
Correct.
So
correct.
it's like now just saved and stored in the phone, whether it was a
Right,
cool
and-
sketch you made or notes you took or whatever
And
else.
so I can go and I can basically, here's my list of drawings. I've already used this piece of paper, so I'm going to go ahead and erase that. But so here it is, and actually here are a bunch of my notes, but here's the picture we just drew.
Cool.
And the point is that there are times when I have it's not just a scrap of paper. I want to have information and I want to use it. I mean, I want to archive it. I mean, and here, if I basically store all my notes. When I go to a meeting, I take notes, I write them down on this, I save them, and they're available to me everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't have to be shipping through a bunch of pieces of paper. I've got them all on my whatever paired device, whether it's a phone or whether it's on my laptop or whether it's on my tablet.
Is the sync available now?
The sync is available now. That's
and
right.
for how much?
The sync sells for again MSRP, typically about $99 or $100 US.
Okay.
So
And likely to find it less, of course, because it is in a lot of retail stores, and they'll put their own pricing on it.
we'll be in retail shortly, and it'll be around that right around that price point. So very excited about this product. I think people have been asking for it. I hesitate. I don't call it sort of the next generation or the follow-up to our simple products. I think it's a different product, Dave. It's a different product. It's a different use model.
But nonetheless, it's still a cool boogie board.
It's a boogie board.
And it can help us get rid of paper. So
It
take
can.
advantage of that. ImprofElectronics.com. You'll see all the cool stuff that Albert and his team regularly work on and the new stuff as it's available. Thanks again for joining us. Wish we had more time, but we got to keep moving along. But you got fun things always to show. We appreciate that.
My pleasure. Great talking to you, Dave.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Albert Green, the CEO of Improv Electronics, ImprovElectronics.com. We'll link to his site, of course, and all of our guests when you hit us up at intotomorrow.com. Dave Graveline from Las Vegas and CES 2014. We're back with lots more as Into Tomorrow continues.